Hello friends, today I am solving textual problem number 6. So let us see the problem first. From the following particulars relating to Radhakrishna Charitable Hospital, Pune, prepare income and expenditure account for the year ending 31st March 2020 and the balance sheet as on that date. So we are given the receipts and payment account for the year ending 31st March 2020. So on the receipt side, we have opening cash, then we have subscriptions, then donations, interest on investment and proceeds from charity show. So all are incomes. Now on the payment side, we have given medicines purchase, general expense, salaries, stationery, expense on charity show, surgery and dispensary expense. And then we are having equipments. So this is the capital expenditure. And then at the end of the year, we are having balance both cash as well as bank. Okay, at the beginning of the year, we were only having balance cash, but at the end of the year, we are having both cash and bank balance. Then we are given these adjustments. We are given the balances on the first day of the year, that is on 1st April 2019, and the last day of the year, that is 31st March 2020. So for subscription, we are having all the adjustments. Subscription due is subscription outstanding of the last year and outstanding of the current year. And subscription received in advance is a subscription pre-received of the last year and of the current year. So we are having all 4 adjustments of subscription. Then we are having stock of medicines, opening stock of medicine and closing stock of medicine. Then we are having at the beginning of the year, the value of certain fixed assets given to us, value of the equipment is given to us, value of the building is given to us, value of the value of the investment is given to us, and we are given the value of the capital fund. Okay, and then at the last we are told to provide depreciation on equipment and building. Now we will see the receipt and payment account. I will just do the marking of the subscription because there is a long formula of the subscription. Then we are having medicines consumed. So there is a formula for medicines consumed, and we have purchased the equipment. So for equipments, so we have to just take care of these items whenever we are doing the posting. Now, as I told you that there is no proper rule here, just like a partnership final account that we can follow. But normally, we will first transfer the receipts and payment account items on the debit side and on the credit side, and then we will see the adjustments one by one. But before that, it is advisable to see all the assets on 1st April 2019. So let us see what are the assets on 1st April 2019, and that assets we are placing in the inner column first. So subscription due, subscription received, and stock of medicine that we'll see later on. We will see the fixed assets. So here we have given the estimated value of equipment. So our first posting will be equipments in the balance sheet 15,000. So that is the opening value. Then we'll write the buildings 40,000. That is the opening balance of the building that we are writing in the asset side. These all we are writing in the inner column. As per our need, we are leaving the lines for the adjustments. And then we are having capital fund. So capital fund opening balance will show on the liability side. And then we are having 10% investment. So investment is 1 lakh. We have to just find out that there is no adjustment for the investment. So investment I will be putting on the asset side. 10% investments on the asset side, outer column. So whatever was necessary on the asset in the adjustments that I have posted now to the balance sheet. Now we'll start from the receipt and payment side, debit side. Debit side we are having a cash balance 8,230. Now we are not preparing opening balance sheet, so this is the this we have to ignore. It is not posted to income and expenditure account or to the balance sheet. So let us ignore it. Then our second item is subscription 52,000. So on the income side, we'll write 52,000. So 52,000 on the income side, and we will complete everything about the subscription. So let us move to the adjustments. In the adjustments, these are the last year's figures on 1/4/2019, and these are the figure of the current year. So let us take for the current year. Now you can do the posting as per your convenience. But what I am doing, I am first taking for the current year, and then I am taking for the last year, as I have explained in the formula. So subscription due means outstanding subscription of the last year is, of the current year is 350. So first I am going to add 350 outstanding subscription of the current year, 350, and at the same time this 350 I am going to show in the balance sheet outstanding subscription of the current year, 350. So I have done two postings for the outstanding subscription of the current year. Now pre-received subscription 150 of the current year, so that I have to subtract so pre-received subscription of the current year 150, that I will subtract from the subscription. Okay, and second effect, current year's pre-received we have to do. Second effect I will give on the liability side of the balance sheet, pre-received subscription. This is the subscription received in the current year for the next year. Okay, so for both these adjustments I have given two effects, so total 4 effects I have given. And now subscription outstanding and pre-received subscription at the beginning of the year, their one effect is already completed in the opening balance sheet, but the second effect we have to do, so we have to do reverse what we have done. Here we have added, so now we are going to subtract. Here we have subtracted, so we are going to add. So in the subscription outstanding of last year 310, I am going to subtract. I am subtracting, and 600 pre-received of last year, that I am adding. इसका मतलब क्या है एक्चुअली? प्री-रिसीव ऑफ लास्ट ईयर मींस करंट ईयर का सब्सक्रिप्शन लास्ट ईयर मिला था वो हम ऐड कर रहे हैं. ओके, एंड आउटस्टैंडिंग ऑफ लास्ट ईयर मींस लास्ट ईयर का जो आउटस्टैंडिंग था वो इस साल मिला, इसलिए हम उसको माइनस करते हैं. ये फॉर्मूला आप अपनी तरफ से समझ आइए, इधर आपको कंफ्यूजन होगा. तो ये हमने सब्सक्रिप्शन का खत्म कर दिया. हम आगे बढ़ते हैं. इधर रिसीट एंड पेमेंट अकाउंट में डोनेशन जनरल लिखा है, तो हम लिखेंगे इनकम एक्सपेंडिचर अकाउंट में क्रेडिट साइड में डोनेशन लिखेंगे 17,500. सो इट इज अ जनरल डोनेशन, सो इट इज अवर इनकम. ओके, नेक्स्ट इज इंटरेस्ट ऑन इन्वेस्टमेंट 10,000. So interest on investment 10,000 is our income. So on the income side we are writing 10,000. Okay, this is the interest of the investment. Here we are having that investment 1 lakh. So interest receivable on this investment is 10,000. So we have already received this 10,000. So there is no outstanding, nothing is there. So I am writing into the outer column. At the same time investment also I am writing to the outer column because there is nothing outstanding. And then proceeds from the charity show. So this is our income. So we'll show on the income side proceeds from charity show 8,530. So our receipt side is over. Now we'll move to the payment side. Now we are told medicines purchase. So medicines purchase, we have to write the formula. So on the expense side we'll write 2 medicines used. That is the formula. In that what we will write the formula opening stock plus purchase minus closing stock of medicines. So whatever is 41,000, I'll write 41,000 over here, medicines purchase, and I'll complete the other 2 effects also. Stock of medicine opening is 8,000. So opening 8,000, I am writing opening stock of medicine 8,000. Second effect is already completed in the opening balance sheet. And the second effect of 11,000, that is the closing stock of medicine 11,000. So that we are subtracting 11,000. Okay, so 41,000 plus 8,000, so that is 49,000 minus 11,000. So outer column we are having 30. 8,000. So this is the medicines used. And for this closing stock, now second effect we have to do in the balance sheet, stock of medicines 11,000. So second effect we are doing stock of medicine 11,000. So this item is over. Now general expense 1050. So that is our normal expense 1050. Then we are having salaries. 23,500. So salaries we are showing. Then we have a stationery 2,000. So stationery is our expense. Then expense of charity show 550. So 550 we are showing on the expense side. Then we are having surgical and dispensary expense 4,200. So that also we are showing 4,200. Now equipments we are given over here. So already we recorded equipments here 15,000. Now it is a purchase of equipment. So add 10,000 to the equipments. Okay. So that effect is also over. Now balance carried down, cash in hand and cash at bank. So that we have to write at the end of the year in the balance sheet, cash in hand and cash at bank. 960 and cash at bank is 13,000. Okay. So each and every item of the receipt side and each and every item of the payment side is completed. Now we'll see one by one. What is here? Subscription due is over, subscription received is over, stock of medicine is over, estimated value of equipments that 15,000 is over, building 40,000 that is also over, capital fund we have transferred 10% investment. Now provide depreciation on equipments 1,900. So depreciation on equipments 1,900 that we'll write, and second effect will give to the expense in the income expenditure account. Second effect we are giving, so 1,900. And we are having building depreciation 1,500. So 1,500 second effect we are giving to the building. So here in the expense side, again we are writing 1,500. Now you can see that each and every adjustment is over. Depreciation of equipment and building is also over. Now let us move to the problem. On the debit side, medicines use, we have casted to the outer column. General expense, salary, stationery, expense of charity show, surgery and dispensary expense. Depreciation total is 3,400. On the credit side, our subscription added, so we got 52, 350. Then 150 subtracted, so we got 52, 200. And then again we have subtracted 310, so we got 51,890, and at last we added 600, so we got 52,490. Now this subscription and all that, no, you can do the formula as per your convenience. Okay. Now here in the balance sheet, our equipments are 25,000 minus depreciation, so 23,100 is the outer column, and building also outer column is 38,500. Now our credit side total of the income and expenditure account is 88,520, and the debit side total till the depreciation is 72,700. So there is a difference of 15,820. Debit side is short. So the debit side, so income is more than expense. So 15,820, that is the surplus. So that surplus we will carry down to balance sheet. We will add to the capital fund. So 15,820 we are adding to the capital fund, and now the capital fund new balance is 1,86,760. So the total of the liability side is 186,910, and the total of the asset side is 1,86,910. So in this problem, what was the important is the important item was subscription and the formula of medicines use. Okay. And then there was a normal item of assets, charging of depreciation and all that. Okay. So you can do the practice of this sum in your notebook and you can try to tell it. Okay. Now friends, I am solving textual problem number 7. So let me read the problem first. The following transactions of receipts and payment account of Pawan Putra Hanuman Vyayamshala Parbhani and the adjustments given, you are required to prepare income and expenditure account and balance sheet on 31st March 2019. So here our year ending is 31st March 2019. Then we are given the receipts and payment account. On the debit side, we are having cash in hand 5,000. Then we are given subscription of 2 years, current year and next year. Current year is 18-19 and next year is 19-20. Then we are given the donations, receipt from entertainment, interest, entrance fees. So this marking of yellow color, no, they are the adjustments. They are having some adjustments over there. So I have done some marking. On the payment side, we have salaries. So some marking is done because there is an adjustment. Entertainment expense, sundry expense, electricity, rent. These are all the revenue expenses. And then investment is a capital expense. Printing and stationery is a revenue. Postage is a revenue. Fixed deposit is again capital. And this is the cash in hand and cash at bank at the end of the year. So there are 500 members paying annual subscription of 50. So that is regarding the subscription. So that is why I have marked the item subscription over here because there is an adjustment. Outstanding salary. So I am marking the item salary because current year's outstanding. These are the assets at the beginning of the year. So building and furniture. So we'll do the posting of that first. And then depreciation we are told to charge. So accordingly we'll write it in the inner column. 50% of the entrance fees, whatever entrance fees given, 50% we have to capitalize. So I've done marking for that also. Interest on investment accrued for 6 months. So I've done marking for interest on investment because this is the interest I have received and we have to receive some more interest. And capital fund is given. So that I'm going to write in the balance sheet directly. So these are the items which are affected. So we'll see while transfer. Now, how we are going to begin? We are writing the heading in the books of Pawan Putra Hanuman Vyayamshala income and expenditure account for their end date 31st March 2019. And then we are having the balance sheet as on that date. Capital fund formula we are writing. Okay, now we'll start. First from the adjustments, take up the assets at the beginning of the year, whatever is given. So in adjustment number 3, we are given building and furniture. So I'll write building first 50,000. 50,000 building and furniture is 15,000. So building and furniture 15,000. Why I am writing this? Because any addition or any sale that I can do afterwards and then I can charge the depreciation. Okay. Then at the same time capital fund I'll write. Okay. So the capital fund is 70,000. So I'll show the opening balance of the capital fund. Okay. Now we'll move to the receipt and payment account. Cash in hand. So this we have to ignore because it is appearing in the opening balance sheet. Then we are given 2 subscriptions. So we'll just take the subscription of current year only 18,000. So subscription of current year 18,000 is transferred. And subscription of 1920, that is subscription received in advance. So this subscription I am writing in the balance sheet. Subscription received in advance for the next year. This is the subscription received in current year for the next year 410. So both the subscription are over. And now let me take up the adjustment of the subscription. Now we are having 500 members and each member subscription is 50 rupees. So our income should be 25,000 rupees. And in our problem, we are given here 18,000. So 25,000 will write to the outer column. What should be our income? 25,000. It means 7,000 is outstanding for the current year. This is the difference. They have not said directly that what is the outstanding amount. But the difference between 18,000 and 25,000 is still 7,000 we have to receive. So 7,000 is outstanding for the current year. That is the meaning. And we will do the second posting. Here we are having outstanding subscription of the current year 7,000. Only it is single, so I am not using current year and all that. Outstanding subscription 7,000. Okay. So our first adjustment is also over and subscription treatment is also over. Okay. What we have done in subscription, 18,000 I posted in the income and expenditure account. 410 I posted in the balance sheet, and then from the adjustment I have calculated that the total subscription is 25,000. So 7 is outstanding, and that outstanding I am showing in the balance sheet on the asset side. Okay. Now donations, we are not given any instructions. So donation is our income. So 6,000 is our income. Then receipt from entertainment. So that is also our income. So 5,400 is our income. Then interest 400 I'll write in the inner column. 400 is the interest received. Receipt side will receive. And here I have given one adjustment. Interest on investment at 5% has accrued for 6 months. So which investment? We have purchased investment of 15,000. So 15,000 investment at the rate of 5%, it is 750. And for 6 months, it is 375. So I'll calculate this 375. So 375 is the interest receivable, outstanding interest. So total is now 775. And I am doing the second effect. Add interest receivable 375 in the investment. So I'll write 375, add to the investment interest receivable. Okay. So we are completing one by one the adjustments. Entrance fees we are given 6,200, but there is an adjustment that 50% is to be capitalized. Okay. So entrance fees, I'll write first 6,200, and from that 6,200, 50% I'll subtract 3,100. So in the outer column I'll show again 3,100, and in the balance sheet I will add 3,100 in the capital fund. Okay. So these are the two effects of entrance fee. So every item of the receipts and payment account, receipt side is over. Now on the payment side we have salaries 6,000. So salaries 6,000. On the expense side, salary 6,000 I am showing, and at the same time let me do the adjustment. So outstanding salary is 1,200. So I have to add 1,200. 1,200 is added to the salary. Okay. And second effect I will give on the liability side. Liability side, outstanding salary is 1,200. So two effects I have already completed for salary. Entertainment expense, sundry expense, electricity charges, rent. There is no adjustment, so I have to show here entertainment expense 2,480. Then sundry expense 1,300. Then electricity charges 1,200. Then rent I have given 700. So rent I am transferring 700. Then I have given investment. So investment is a capital expense. So in the balance sheet, I'll write investment here. Investment, the purchase of investment is 15,000. So I'll show 15,000 against the investment. Okay. Now, printing and stationery, postage, both are again expenses. So printing and stationery is 800. So printing and stationery 800. Then we are having postage 3,200. So 3,200 is the postage. Okay. Okay. Now we are having fixed deposit Fixed deposit 3,900. It is capital expenditure. So fixed deposit 3,900. I am placing here on the asset side. Now, balance carried down, cash in hand and cash at bank. That is our asset. So cash in hand 830 and cash at bank 6,000. Okay. So we have completed the payment side. Receipt side and payment side both are completed. Now adjustments we'll see one by one. Subscription we have completed. Outstanding salaries over. Assets on 1st April 2018 that we have transferred. Provide depreciation to building and furniture at 5 and 10%. So now let us charge depreciation to the building at 5%. So 50,000, 5% is 2,500. So that is the one effect. Okay. And second effect is depreciation on building 2,500. And at the same time, we are having depreciation 10% on furniture. So furniture also we are charging depreciation on furniture. 10% is 1,500. So 1,500 we are charging. And second effect is in income and expenditure account 1,500. So the total depreciation is now 4,000. And the value of the building is 47,500. And the value of the furniture is 13,500. Okay. Now 50% of the entrance fees, that is also over. Interest on investment 5% accrued, that we have calculated 375. Capital fund also we have completed. Now we'll see the income and expenditure account. In income and expenditure account, on the debit side, our salaries are now 7,200 and all other figures are there in the outer column. On the income side also, all the figures are in the outer column. So if we do the total of the credit side, it is 40,275 and total of the debit side is 20,880. So the credit side is excess than the debit side. So income is more than the expense. So the difference is known as a surplus, and that difference is 19,395 that we got surplus. So we are going to add this surplus 19,395 to the capital fund, and in the capital fund now we are having 3,100, 19,395. So now the total in the outer column is 92,945. That is the total. So in the balance sheet, all totals are casted to the outer column. Here on the asset side, investment is 15,000 plus 375. So 15,375. So the total of the liability side is 94,105 and total of the asset side is 94,105. Now, what was the important adjustment in this particular sum? Subscription, we are given the total number of members. So we have to find out what is the total amount receivable. From that, whatever amount is received, that is the outstanding. That was the important adjustment. Okay. And then we are told that entrance fees to be capitalized, then interest on investment. So these are some of the important adjustments of this particular problem. Okay. So you can solve this problem in your notebook and you can try at home. Okay. Thank you.